My name is Uni Helen Adekemi, the convener of Marriage on the Rock and Singles with Purpose. By the special grace of God, we are going to deal with how to identify subtle forms of abuse in marriage and then how to address it. There is every possibility that you are an abuser and you don't know it. If you are an abuser, we are going to identify today all you are going to see, and then you will know how to address it in your relationship before it becomes magnanimous, before it becomes cancerous, because before it becomes violent, before it becomes something that is out of hand. We're going to look at it together. What are now the early signs? These will open your mind of understanding that, oh, I'm becoming an abuser, or it could open your mind of understanding that, oh, we have power tussle in my marriage, and then you will know how to address it ASAP as soon as possible. I want to put it to you in form of questions and answers. If you have so many yes in the questions I'm going to ask you, then there is need for you to learn on how to apply caution, on how to address it, and even how to seek for help if necessary. The first question I want to ask you is this: that does your partner ever speak badly about your family or friends, or discourage you from spending time with people you are close to? Or probably you are the one who is asking your partner not to see his parents or his friends, then you are becoming an abuser. That is a dangerous sign. Or probably a person who isolates their partner by sabotaging their support systems. Are you the kind of wife who will tell your husband not to visit his parents, not to speak with his friends? Or are you the kind of husband that will tell the wife, no, I don't want you to associate with this kind of person or with that kind of person? So far, that person you are trying to isolate your spouse away from is not dangerous. It is a sign of subtle abuse in marriage. I would ask another question again: that does your partner nitpick things you do, criticize you, or put you down so you feel bad about yourself? Or probably you are the one doing that to your spouse. Do you always criticize your spouse? Do you always criticize your wife? Do you always criticize your husband? Building a mountain out of a molehill? Do you always make situations out of nothing at all? These are signs. Does your partner check your phone or social media to see who you've been talking to? Or probably you are the one who have been stalking your spouse, your significant other, the phone. Who is he talking with? Who is she talking with? All these are red flags that you could be an abuser or you have been abused in your marriage. Let me say again: that does your partner call or text excessively throughout the day and get angry if you don't respond? It is actually signifying something. Does your partner ever try to pick fights and get really angry about small things? Probably every little thing you just flare up, you lose your patience, you lose your temper at every point in time. If you are the one, it is a signal, it is a sign, it is a red flag that you could be an abuser. And if it is your spouse that is sending all the signals to you, there is need for you to be cautious about that. Let me ask you again: that does your partner refuse to take responsibility for things they do wrongly, but they're always shifting the blame to someone else? You know you were wrong in the first instance, but you chose never to accept that responsibility. Accountability is something you really do not want to hear. You will always find a way to shift the blame. Okay, you shift the blame. If you are always shifting the blame, if you have never ever seen the things you do wrongly, it is a sign that you could be an abuser in that marriage. If you have never ever committed any offense, but your significant other is the one who is always offending you, you are the one who is always picking the offense all the time, it is a red flag that you could be an abuser in your marriage. I'll ask you another question again: that does your partner want to know where you are at all time? Or probably you are the one who really wanted to know where your wife or your husband is all the time, per minute, per second, per hour. You just wanted to know where they were. You wanted to know whom they were with. That is a sign. It is a red flag of abuse. If care is not taken, it will definitely graduate into an abuse in the future. If you are the kind of person that is not relaxed, you are always insecure, asking questions about the whereabouts of your significant other, it is a red flag that you could be an abuser. Yes. Does your partner get jealous of other people you see, or accuse you of flirting with other people or cheating? Or probably you are the one who is always suspicious that he's seeing somebody else, she is seeing somebody else, she's flirting, he's giving them. It is a red flag that you could be an abuser or an abused. Let me ask again: that is your partner overly moody, being mean to you one moment and caring the next minute? It is a red flag. Does your partner break or throw objects when they are angry or when they are pissed off? Probably you smash plates in the kitchen, or you bang pots and the cover. It is an indication that as time goes on, you will become an abuser. You should watch all of that. And then let me ask again, that does your partner yell at you aggressively or get in your face, or you are the one who is always yelling aggressively? It could be you, it could be your spouse, it could be either of you, it could be both of you. So you will need to answer all these questions. That does your partner withhold affection, attention, love, sex, money, or children? Probably you are the one that after one or two disagreements, you pick all of your children, you take them away from your husband, or you take them away from your wife. It is an indication that you are an abuser, for crying out loud. You know, if you have answered yes to any or many of these questions that I have asked you, it is an indication that something is actually not right in that relationship. And since you've been able to pinpoint all the faults, all of the red flags, then what do? Do we just stare at ourselves face to face without finding solutions? Of course, we'll find solution. And that is the word, that is the next thing we're going to speak about. Okay, I answered yes. So if you have truthfully and sincerely answered all those questions, and then you have 1 yes, 2 yeses, 3 yeses, and then yes all over the place, then what do? I'll tell you what to do.